Would you look at the time? It is time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you back to another LEGO review video. So, I've already talked about the 501st Specialist Troopers Battle Pack and the cannons, but in a previous video of mine. But yeah, I'm just showing I got two more, because that's the way I am, I suppose. Here is a little, the VIP spring, I think, add-on pack. I couldn't really figure out what to do with it, so I just built whatever this little garden is, with the little animals and stuff, and there's a bunch of extra little pieces, bicycles, bunch of little weird stuff, which I'm now all gonna shunt over there, and I'll clean it up at a later point and put them in my respective bins I have for these kind of things. Now, I've had some of these custom figures ready for a while. I just haven't had the opportunity to properly show them off in a video. So, we've got, I forget, Captain Feely or Keely or something. Anyways, the one that goes with I'm Gonna Die. Fee? I don't remember. His point is, yeah, Gundy and his clone captain that made that brave final stand. Then Captain Fordo from the old Star Wars, the Clone Wars cartoon. Yes, that was my custom Fordo. Not too exciting. R2-X2. Technically a custom, and very much an actual figure. The head came from X-Wing Microfighter set. The body is the Christmas tree astromech droid from an advent calendar. And yes, the body was officially labeled the body of R2-X2. So I ordered an extra. So I ordered the Christmas tree astromech droid so I could make the body. So I could have an extra of the body because I didn't want to actually destroy my Christmas tree astromech droid. Anyways, yeah. So R2-X2 has been added to my collection, and then here's a custom I just did the other day because I was feeling very, very depressed. And so I wanted to do something creative with my time, so I made a custom Calcestus. I have not played the Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor video games. I had some help from a friend, online friend, who has played them to help make my design. So yeah. Custom Calcestus for my collection. Fun. Old Geonosian with wings. Yep, it's just an old Geonosian figure with wings. The classic green Kashyyyk scout trooper. It of course cost me a pretty penny to get him into my collection, and I've been waiting to show him off in a video. And I don't think there are any cracks on him. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Then we got some random droids from one of the old Sandcrawler sets. I mostly got it because I wanted this droid. I know I could have easily built him. I could have easily built him myself. I know this. Do not hound me on this fact, because I am well aware. But I just wanted him. Now, the Treadwell. As you can see, there's one part that's a mismatched color. It's because I had a boo-boo while building it when I ordered it, after I ordered it online. In fact, funny story, when I ordered it online, the Bricklink seller originally shipped it to completely the wrong address. But luckily, when I pointed out this mistake, they had extras of all the things in stock, so they just shipped them to me. I don't know if they ever got it resolved with the person they had accidentally shipped the stuff to. That is a story for another day. Well, that's not a story for another day because I'll never know. I'll never have any knowledge of this. Anyways, so I wanted a phase, this clone pilot with printed legs, but they accidentally, when they sent it to me, this other Bricklink store, sent it to me with this torso. So I had to order an extra of the proper torso, and then from there I just ordered all the pieces necessary to build up this one. Yeah, the Clone Wars pilot. So I have plenty of clone pilots now. Now on to these two classic, very old clone troopers. I'm very happy to have them added to the collection. Very much needed for my collection of clone troopers. I did say clone troopers. I'm sure of it. I don't know. I'm sleepy and depressed, so I might be saying things wrong. And then this figure. I technically already had him in my collection at one point, and I gave him to my cousin. Because I was like, yeah, there's Jack 14 variant, I have the other one, the actually really cool looking one. I won't ever regret giving this Stormtrooper version of Jack 14 to my little cousin. I regret doing it. I don't regret the joy that it brought my younger cousin at the time. But yeah, and I don't know. I Part of me hopes my cousin has not gotten rid of his Star Wars stuff so I can come in and take it up because I know he doesn't care anymore. That's for certain. Lego's my hobby. And finally, the most expensive minifigure I've ever bought. I'm keeping him inside the plastic baggie. He will never be damaged. He is so expensive. I got a good deal. I got a really good deal. A guy that wasn't all that far away from me. I am so happy to have the Shadow Arf in my collection now. And I made sure, same thing with the Kashyyyk Scout Trooper, that all the parts are actually Lego. Anyways, on to some CMF figures, the blind bag figures that I've just been picking up at the second-hand toy store thing that I go to. Because I just decided, well, except for this one, I actually got that one at the Lego store, and it was funny because it was the one I wanted, and some kid had accidentally ripped open the blind bag before I got there on the day I was interested in getting it. So, yeah, that worked out well for me. Very happy. It was because I needed like $5 more to meet the thing so I could get the free gift to do a thing. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened. So it worked out very nice. Very, very nice. The Centaur Archer, very good. I like the fantasy ones, and then just other ones that just really interest me. Of course, the Bounty Hunter, very much worth it for my collection. The Johnny Thunder. I've added some parts to some of these things. Gamer Guy, otherwise known as Jacksepticeye, top of Ireland to you laddies. I can do an Irish accent whenever you want me to. Isn't that difficult? And it's sure a bit overly stereotypical and might be considered racist. But I can do the accent, so whatever have you do. uh, and Medusa, don't look into her eyes. Don't look into her eyes. Yeah, I know I already ordered the Medusa snake tail to build the custom for Calcestus that I showed off in another video. And I've thought about ordering another one of the this particular snake tail, to make a custom of Deus from the Breath of Fire series. Specifically Breath of Fire 3. Yeah. Anyways, I like Deus a lot. Cool character. Let's bring out the Indiana Jones fighter plane versus car set. I actually don't know how I feel about the new printing for Henry Jones Sr. Indiana Jones looks great. The fighter plane's pretty good. Very little to complain about. Ow! I hurt my fingers trying to get the roof off. Yeah. The pilot. Little sign saying which way to go to Berlin. I'm putting the canopy back on the plane. I did not remove that very well. And ow, that really hurt my finger. Anyways, of course, little cannons on the side shoot. The wings are easily removable, so you can mimic the scene. There's a little treasure chest in the back there with an umbrella and everything. The new pistols have holes in the bottom of them. Come on. There we are. I don't know what's up with Lego weapons and suddenly having holes in them. It's whatever. I really like the car piece. The car build. The fighter plane's really cool too. Yeah, I wish I could compare it to the old Indiana Jones set that was the fighter plane attack that came with the... Is it a biplane? I think it's a biplane. Yeah. Same thing with this one. I actually had the opportunity to get this one for the old version of the tomb with the Ark of the Covenant for free from a friend who had two. He actually had two of them. Accidentally got two of them and didn't want to return it and offered to give it to me. I didn't accept because I was taught as a child to never accept anything for free, even from friends, because that was the way it was supposed to be. I was an idiot, an honest idiot, but an idiot. Moving truck set. It's pretty cool. I'm happy it was a gift with purchase thing. I actually sent one off to yet a different, much younger cousin of mine. I'm not going to regret that because obviously this isn't Star Wars or anything super over the top. I don't know, because I move things. And I like how there's a little ramp that can come out of the back of the build. Anyways, it's a nice little build, and I'm happy I got it. And yeah, cool little moving van figures or whatever. Then there's some Lego Dimensions packs I've got that I didn't realize were secondhand, which really pissed me off when I got home, opened it up, and it didn't have a disc for the Velociraptor. Not that I'd ever really use the Velociraptor, or I don't know if I'd ever even play Lego Dimensions again. It'd just be too much, and my portal was damaged right from when I opened it. Another Chris Pratt played character, though. That's always good. Yeah, I really think it's cool, though. I do, having these Lego Dimension packs based on things that I really find cool. The A-Team. Yeah. Yeah. Do 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 That's the A-Team team, right? It's been a while since I've watched anything A-Team related. But yeah, I've actually watched some of the old show, and I think it's pretty darn cool. I think just the whole the A-Team is a cool concept, and yeah, happy to have B.A. Baracus and the van for Lego Dimensions if I ever play again. Mission Impossible. Never actually watched any of the Mission Impossible films. Never one. Not a single one. I'm just getting through. I've just watched through most of the James Bond films, though. That's been fun. I've watched all the way up till. I've watched all through all of them until Daniel Craig. I haven't seen a single Daniel Craig Bond film yet. Anyways, just thought I'd bring that up because, yeah, I already reviewed the Bond car. Anyways, on to the temple and its interesting play features. Yeah, and I love how they designed it to mitigate it from damaging itself when you use the play feature of knocking over the wall. This little rubbery bit to keep it from doing too much damage. Still causes some damage sometimes, I've found. This is supposed to put a snake on there and then drop it off. This bit pops out and then swing down and you can put the mummy there. That's where it's supposed to go. Overall, not a bad play feature. Not gonna complain about any of the play features. It's an excellent little display build. The Ark of the Covenant has stickers. And overall, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing to really complain about. I'll put the Ark of the Covenant back on there later. Where is the... So, I think this is supposed to be... no. I think that's supposed to be like a Bionicle helmet there. There's little... And then, of course, R2-D2 and C-3PO on that particular part of the pillar. That's pretty darn funny. And, yeah. Again, a pretty good Indiana Jones set. Wish they did more. Wish the Temple of Doom one hadn't been cancelled or whatever, or delayed, or whatever's happened to it. We've not heard. I picked this one up at Toy Traders because why not? I'm not the hugest Harry Potter fan, but I thought it looked cool, and I always wanted it at the time, and I just didn't get it because I'm stupid idiot sometimes when it comes to things. And Johnny Depp character, yay for Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp. That's all. And then over here we have a set that I kind of created a custom for, because the droid that actually comes in this Jedi Starfighter with Hyperdrive booster ring didn't come with a body. It was only the disembodied head of R2G9, I think is the name of it. So I gave it this body off of R3 something something from Rogue One, because it was the closest to a matching body. You can tell me below what you think of any of my customs. Please comment. Of course, classic, not quite flick fire missiles on this set. The set itself, okay, come on. There we are. The Starfighter itself, pretty simplistic, but pretty cool. The stickers were a pain, as always. Overall, very cool, and especially interesting how the build was for the time. I actually got landing gear, which is definitely a surprise for me, because I got the more recent Hyperdrive booster ring set that was for Obi-Wan's ship from episode 2. that the ship had only one landing gear option for that one. And of course, then there was the more recent version that did have landing gear of that particular ship, but it wasn't with the hyperdrive booster ring. Anyways, I find one of the most interesting facts about this set is the fact that it came with Kit Fisto. I have no idea why this set came with Kit Fisto. I can think of zero reason that this set came with Kit Fisto. And it was one of the first times that we got a really weird head mold for a Jedi besides, like, Yoda. Like, he was the first, like, non-main character Jedi to really appear in a Star Wars set. It was Kit Fisto, of all of them. It's cool, and I like how that mold is still used and up until the point of the last Kit Fisto that we got. And I think it's great that I now have an extra Kit Fisto to hang around in my collection. That's really all there is to talk about. I'll show you a bit more of the ring, which I think is well designed, and I like how they added those two pieces there for a little bit of extra stabilization on the bottom. I think that this is perhaps one of the best old Star Wars sets I've ever had the pleasure of building. Instructions weren't that complicated, and just overall, I think the figures were pretty well done. I mean, it would have been awesome if the droid had actually come with a body and I didn't have to go to lengths to acquire an extra one. And now people are asking me to do it with another astromech droid head that we only got the head for, no body, and I just decided why not? So yeah, my Lego customing days are not over. If you can think of any more customs you want me to do, recommend them down below. I enjoy making Lego customs. I especially like to see what I can throw together in just a few minutes. And then people will recommend me to replace pieces to make them slightly better. I shouldn't have just thrown all my customs into a pile of junk. I shouldn't have been doing that at all. I just wanted it out of the way so I could focus on what the next part of the evening was. Oh, there he is. So yeah, these are my recent customs that have not appeared in a video yet. I hope you enjoy these custom figures and give me ideas to do more if you really want to. Anyways, this looks like a pretty good place to end off for today's video. This is the Cowardly Time. Actually, no. Not signing off quite yet. My next review video will be the Mandalorian Fangfighter versus TIE Interceptor, the Pirate Snubfighter, and the TIE Bomber. That is the plan. I was originally in this review going to include the 4+ Jedi Young Jedi Adventures set, but I found out that it was delayed a month in the US/Canada before its eventual release. So that's the reason why this video is coming out now. I really hope you enjoyed, and anyways, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.